Life has a way of throwing challenges at us. Emotional pain, past wounds, feelings of being lost or disconnected. Whether it's the weight of stress, trauma, or simply a sense of confusion, these experiences can often make us feel like we've lost our way. It's easy to get caught in the hustle and bustle of life, only to realize that we are carrying emotional burdens, unhealed scars, and a sense of emptiness. And even when it feels like everything around us is in chaos, there's something deep within us that knows we need to heal. But what if the healing process wasn't just about mending physical or emotional wounds? What if healing could be something deeper? A restoration of your soul, a return to the core of who you truly are? What if it was possible to heal on a spiritual level, reconnecting with your higher self and finding a sense of wholeness that transcends the trials of life? This kind of healing goes beyond addressing the symptoms. It reaches the very heart of our being. Imagine being able to release the pain and weight you've been carrying, letting go of past hurts, and stepping into a place of peace, clarity, and purpose. Spiritual healing is a transformative process that can help us reconnect with our true essence, find inner peace, and restore balance in our lives. It's a process that's not just about fixing what's broken, but about reclaiming what we've lost and embracing the fullness of our being. In today's video, we're going to explore the journey of healing and spiritual restoration, how we can return to alignment with our true selves. This journey is about restoring inner peace, releasing old hurts, and reconnecting with the spiritual power that resides within each of us. Whether we realize it or not, we all have this innate power to heal, to grow, and to transform. It's a power that allows us to overcome life's challenges and emerge even stronger, wiser, and more connected to who we are at our core. Healing and spiritual restoration aren't just about fixing emotional wounds. They are about going deeper. They are about transforming the energy within us, letting go of limiting beliefs, and forgiving not only others, but ourselves as well. It's about reconnecting with the part of us that is beyond the ego, beyond our past, and beyond our fears. The process of healing allows us to return home to ourselves, bringing us back to a place of harmony, peace, and understanding. When we are able to heal spiritually, we can look at the world from a different perspective. We can move forward in life with a sense of purpose and clarity, knowing that we are not defined by our past or our pain, but by our ability to embrace love, forgiveness, and healing. Throughout this video, we'll dive into the transformative power of healing and the steps you can take to embrace this journey. We'll explore practical tools and spiritual practices that can guide you as you move toward healing, tools that can help you reconnect with your inner self and unlock the potential for deep spiritual restoration. Whether you're struggling with emotional wounds, seeking to overcome trauma, or simply longing for a sense of inner peace, this video will offer you guidance on how to heal at a profound spiritual level. Healing isn't a quick fix. It's a journey that requires patience, self-compassion, and trust. But it is a journey that's worth taking, because on the other side lies a more empowered, balanced, and peaceful you. So let's explore together how we can begin to heal spiritually and embrace the restoration that's available to all of us. Before we jump into today's message, I want to invite you to take a moment to like this video if you're ready to explore the powerful process of healing and spiritual restoration. If you know someone who might need a little guidance on their own healing journey, be sure to share this video with them. It could be just what they need to begin their path of transformation. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can continue to explore more transformative content with us. We're on this journey together, and I'm so glad you're here. Spiritual healing goes far beyond simply addressing physical ailments or emotional wounds. While traditional healing methods often focus on fixing the symptoms of illness or pain, spiritual healing involves reconnecting with our deeper, more authentic self, the part of us that is aligned with the universe, free from the constraints of our ego, fears, and the lingering impacts of past experiences. It's an ongoing process of restoration, a journey of bringing balance, peace, and a renewed sense of purpose to our lives. At its core, spiritual healing is about returning to a place of inner harmony. It's about discovering the peace and love that already exist within us, even if they've been obscured by layers of emotional pain, trauma, and external pressures. This healing process asks us to look beyond our surface-level struggles and go deeper, to explore the ways in which our spirits have been affected by our past, our environment, and our own beliefs. Spiritual healing calls us to reconnect with the universal energy that surrounds us, reminding us that we are a part of something much greater than ourselves. Spiritual healing is not a quick fix or a one-time event. It is a continuous process that requires commitment, patience, and self-reflection. It asks us to be aware of our inner state, to understand the wounds and emotional scars we carry, and to actively engage in the practice of healing and growth. Healing isn't something that happens overnight. It's a journey, sometimes long, sometimes challenging, that requires us to show up for ourselves, to consistently work towards clearing the energy blockages that hold us back, and to embrace a higher perspective. The process of spiritual healing often begins with self-awareness. The first step is to acknowledge where we have been hurt, both by others and by ourselves, and to understand how these wounds have shaped our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. By doing this, we can gain deeper insight into the patterns we repeat, patterns that might be limiting our growth, happiness, and sense of fulfillment. We need to ask ourselves important questions. What beliefs have we carried from the past that no longer serve us? What experiences are we holding on to that are preventing us from moving forward? How can we shift our mindset from one of pain and limitation to one of possibility and healing? This understanding doesn't just help us intellectually, it helps us emotionally and spiritually. When we become aware of how deeply our wounds have affected us, we can begin to make conscious decisions about how to release them. And this release is essential for healing. Spiritual healing is about releasing what no longer serves us. Old beliefs, toxic relationships, self-destructive behaviors, and the emotional baggage we carry from past traumas. As we let go, we create space for something new to enter. Peace, love, clarity, and a deeper connection with our true self. Healing is not about erasing our past or pretending that our pain didn't matter. It's about acknowledging our experiences, accepting them, and then choosing to no longer be defined by them. This requires a deep sense of self-compassion and forgiveness, forgiving ourselves for the mistakes we've made, for the times we allowed others to hurt us, and for the ways in which we've held ourselves back. The act of forgiveness, both for others and ourselves, is perhaps the most profound form of spiritual restoration, because it clears the emotional blockages that keep us stuck in the past. It frees us to step into the present moment with a sense of peace and acceptance. A significant part of the spiritual healing journey involves the ability to release, to let go of the past pain and negative emotions that have kept us trapped. This act of release is incredibly powerful, as it allows us to detach from the past and the patterns that no longer serve us. Holding on to past hurts, grudges, or regrets creates energetic blockages that prevent us from fully embracing the present moment. These blockages also prevent us from moving forward, as they weigh us down and limit the flow of healing energy in our lives. Letting go of past pain isn't about forgetting or denying the hurt we've experienced. It's about choosing to release the grip that the past has on us. It's about forgiving, not just for the benefit of others, but for our own well-being. Forgiveness is a spiritual practice that allows us to free ourselves from the burden of resentment and anger. When we forgive, we are not condoning the actions of others. We are freeing ourselves from the emotional chains that bind us. We are letting go of the energy that has been tied to our wounds, and in doing so, we create space for healing and growth. Forgiveness can be incredibly difficult, especially when we've experienced deep pain or betrayal. But the key to spiritual restoration is recognizing that holding on to bitterness or resentment only prolongs our suffering. When we forgive, we release the emotional attachment to the pain, and we take back control of our energy. This release also allows us to heal in ways that we may not have imagined, opening up new avenues for growth, peace, and clarity. Along with forgiveness, the release of limiting beliefs is also critical for healing. Many of us carry beliefs that were formed in childhood or shaped by past experiences. These beliefs often define how we view the world, ourselves, and our potential. For example, we may have learned to believe that we are unworthy of love, that we are powerless in the face of challenges, or that we are destined to repeat past mistakes. These beliefs can become ingrained in our subconscious minds and prevent us from embracing our true potential. Healing involves identifying these beliefs, challenging them, and replacing them with new, more empowering ones. This process of transformation is essential for spiritual growth because it allows us to step into our highest selves, free from the constraints of the past. At the heart of spiritual healing lies a profound transformation of energy. Healing is not about simply getting rid of symptoms or fixing what's broken. It's about shifting the energy within us. Energy is a fundamental part of our being, and when we carry unresolved pain, fear, and negative beliefs, it creates an imbalance in our energy system. Healing involves shifting this energy from one of pain, fear, and limitation to one of peace, love, and freedom. This journey of transformation is one where we learn to let go of old, limiting patterns and replace them with new ways of thinking, feeling, and being. As we shed the old, we make room for the new. We make room for the energy of possibility, love, and growth. The more we engage in the process of spiritual healing, whether through self-awareness, release, or forgiveness, the more we align ourselves with our true essence and the divine energy that flows through us. Through this process, we come into alignment with the highest version of ourselves. We reconnect with our inner wisdom, our purpose, and our ability to create the life we desire. We begin to live from a place of authenticity, free from the limitations of past pain and fear. This is the ultimate goal of spiritual healing: to become whole, to embrace our true selves, and to step into the life we are meant to live. Healing is a process, but it is a process that leads to profound and lasting transformation. It is about changing the energy we hold within ourselves, moving from a place of pain and limitation to a place of peace, freedom, and possibility. By embarking on this journey of healing, we open ourselves to a life that is aligned with our highest good. If you're finding this understanding of healing powerful, give this video a like to let us know you resonate with this message. If you know someone who could benefit from hearing this insight into spiritual healing, be sure to share this video with them. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content on how to embrace your healing journey. Let's continue to grow, heal, and transform together. Healing doesn't simply happen on its own. It requires more than just time or external circumstances. It requires intention, action, and a conscious commitment to the process. Spiritual healing involves not only understanding the need to heal, but also actively engaging in practices that allow us to restore balance and peace within ourselves. These spiritual practices, when incorporated into our daily routine, can profoundly enhance the process of restoration and bring us closer to a sense of wholeness. Spiritual practices are tools that help us connect to our inner selves, restore alignment, and heal from within. They help us return to a place of peace and authenticity, allowing us to shed the emotional and spiritual baggage we've been carrying. Practices such as meditation, prayer, mindfulness, yoga, and journaling are not just about improving mental or physical health. They are ways to cultivate a deeper connection with our true self and the universe. These practices act as conduits for healing energy, clearing blockages, and helping us release what no longer serves us. When we incorporate these spiritual practices into our lives, we create the space for healing energy to flow freely. They provide the structure and the support we need to stay on the path of restoration, helping us to stay grounded, connected, and open to the healing process. Let's take a closer look at some of these practices and their unique roles in the healing journey. One of the most effective spiritual practices for healing is meditation. Meditation helps to quiet the mind, allowing us to step away from the noise of everyday life and tune into the stillness within. In the silence of meditation, we can connect with our higher self, our inner wisdom, and receive guidance on how to release old wounds and emotional burdens. It's in this space of stillness that we can begin to observe our thoughts without judgment or attachment. Meditation allows us to create space between stimulus and response, helping us not to react impulsively to our emotions, but instead to create mindful responses that are grounded in awareness. This practice helps us to become more conscious of our mental patterns and emotional responses. By observing these thoughts and feelings without attachment, we learn to release them, rather than allow them to define us. In addition to meditation, mindfulness is another essential practice in the healing process. Mindfulness involves being fully present in each moment, aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings, without judgment. This practice teaches us to observe what is happening within us and around us, allowing us to recognize and release negative patterns that hinder our growth. Through mindfulness, we can become more attuned to our inner world, helping us to identify old wounds that are ready to heal. It encourages us to accept our thoughts and emotions as they arise, without holding on to them or allowing them to dictate our actions. Mindfulness also encourages a sense of self-compassion. As we become more aware of our inner dialogue and emotional states, we can begin to shift the way we treat ourselves. Instead of harshly criticizing or judging our thoughts and emotions, mindfulness teaches us to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a loved one. This practice is essential for healing because it fosters self-acceptance and self-love, two key elements in the restoration process. Another powerful spiritual practice for healing is yoga. Yoga is much more than physical exercise. It is a spiritual practice that helps to connect the body, mind, and spirit. Through specific postures, asanas, and breathing techniques, pranayama, yoga facilitates the flow of energy throughout the body, which can aid in emotional and physical healing. By bringing attention to the body and its movements, we are able to release stored tension and trauma that may be trapped in the muscles or the energy system. Trauma, whether emotional or physical, is often stored in the body. If we don't address this, it can manifest as chronic pain, tension, or illness. Yoga provides a safe and gentle way to release this stored energy. The postures help to stretch and strengthen the body, while the breathing techniques bring a sense of calm and focus. By engaging in regular yoga practice, we open ourselves to greater flexibility, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually as well. Yoga can be especially helpful in healing the root chakra, which is the foundation of our sense of security and connection to the earth. When this chakra is blocked, it can lead to feelings of fear, anxiety, and insecurity. Through yoga, we can help restore balance to this energy center, fostering feelings of stability, groundedness, and safety. This is just one example of how yoga's physical movements can facilitate the release of emotional blockages and allow us to reconnect with our inner strength. Beyond physical postures, yoga also encourages mind-body awareness. As we move through each position, we are encouraged to tune into how our body feels and to be present with the sensations that arise. This heightened awareness can help us become more in tune with our emotions and understand how they manifest physically in the body. Through regular yoga practice, we begin to listen more closely to our bodies and learn to trust its signals, allowing for deeper healing. Journaling is another powerful tool for healing. Writing down our thoughts, feelings, and experiences can be incredibly therapeutic. Journaling allows us to process our emotions, track our progress, and release negative thoughts. Sometimes, simply getting our feelings out onto paper is enough to begin the healing process. Writing provides an opportunity to reflect on our experiences, explore our emotions, and express ourselves in a safe, non-judgmental way. Journaling can also help us gain clarity on the patterns in our thinking and behavior. As we write, we begin to see recurring themes, thoughts, and beliefs that may have been holding us back. We can use this insight to better understand our emotional triggers, uncover underlying fears or desires, and begin to transform negative thought patterns into healthier ones. Writing gives us a chance to reframe our experiences, making sense of difficult emotions and finding new ways of thinking about them. Moreover, journaling can help us set intentions for the future. It's a tool for goal setting, allowing us to track our progress and reflect on the steps we need to take in order to manifest the changes we want to see in our lives. By writing down our goals, we create a roadmap for healing and spiritual restoration, helping us stay focused and motivated on our journey. For some, energy healing practices such as Reiki or chakra balancing offer powerful benefits in the healing process. These practices work on an energetic level to restore balance and harmony in the body, mind, and spirit. Energy healing focuses on the flow of energy throughout the body, clearing blockages and removing stagnant energy that may be contributing to emotional or physical pain. Reiki is a Japanese healing technique that involves the practitioner channeling energy into the client's body through light touch or by simply holding their hands near the body. This process helps to restore the flow of energy, clear blockages, and promote healing on both the physical and emotional levels. Reiki is especially effective in calming the nervous system, releasing stress, and enhancing the body's natural healing abilities. It encourages deep relaxation and emotional release, allowing the recipient to let go of what no longer serves them. Chakra balancing is another energy healing technique that focuses on clearing blockages in the body's energy centers. The chakras are energy points within the body that correspond to different physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of our being. When these energy centers are out of balance, we can experience physical or emotional imbalances. Chakra healing involves using various techniques, such as sound, visualization, or hands-on healing, to restore balance to these energy centers, allowing us to feel more aligned, grounded, and centered. Spiritual practices are not just tools, they are pathways to a deeper connection with ourselves and with the universe. These practices create the space for healing energy to flow freely, allowing us to release blockages, restore balance, and ultimately experience greater wholeness. By integrating these practices into our daily lives, we lay the foundation for ongoing spiritual growth and healing. Healing is a continuous journey, and these spiritual practices provide the support we need to stay aligned and connected to our true essence. Are you ready to begin integrating these practices into your life? If you're feeling inspired by what you've learned today, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe to stay connected with more healing content. Together, we can continue to explore the transformative power of spiritual practices and create a life filled with peace, love, and growth. While healing is often thought of as a gentle process, taking place in moments of quiet reflection or through solitary inner work, the reality is that life's challenges are just as crucial to our spiritual restoration as the calm moments of introspection. These challenges, whether they come in the form of personal losses, disappointments, or hardships, are often the very catalysts that prompt our deepest growth. The struggles we face, no matter how difficult, are never simply obstacles to overcome. Instead, they are opportunities for profound transformation. The challenges in life often push us to reevaluate our priorities, beliefs, and desires. We may be forced to confront parts of ourselves we've long ignored, parts of our lives that no longer serve us, or even the harsh realities that we would rather avoid. These challenges invite us to examine our core values, redefine what truly matters to us, and reflect on the life we've been living versus the one we want to create. Through these difficult experiences, we are given the chance to rethink the way we approach life, relationships, and our own identity. It's in these moments of struggle that we can experience the most powerful growth. And with the right mindset, we can turn every challenge into an opportunity for healing. When we encounter adversity, it can often feel like we're being pulled into the depths of despair. It's easy to view these times as punishment, signs of failure, or simply as random misfortune. But healing teaches us to see challenges differently. Instead of viewing them as insurmountable obstacles, we can learn to embrace them as the very thing that forces us to evolve. These moments are opportunities to build resilience, strengthen our spirit, and ultimately come to a deeper understanding of our purpose in this world. Healing, therefore, does not happen in a vacuum. It doesn't simply happen in the absence of pain. The real magic of healing occurs when we are able to look at the difficulties in our lives and understand how they are shaping us for the better. Every challenge is a teacher, offering valuable lessons about who we are and who we are becoming. In fact, it is through our struggles that we can become more connected to our inner strength, more compassionate to others, and more aligned with our soul's true purpose. Each challenge we face is an invitation to expand our understanding of both ourselves and the world. While we often think of growth as something that happens when everything is aligned perfectly, when life is calm, our relationships are strong, and our work is fulfilling, the reality is that the most significant growth occurs during moments of adversity. Healing doesn't just happen when things are easy. It often happens when we face the toughest moments of our lives. when we feel most broken or lost. Consider the last major challenge you faced. At the time, it may have felt overwhelming, impossible even. But looking back, you may have realized that it was in facing this adversity that you learned new things about yourself. Maybe you discovered strength you never knew you had, or a sense of patience you never thought possible. Perhaps you learned to rely more deeply on faith, or developed a deeper sense of gratitude for the things you once took for granted. Adversity invites us to examine who we are beneath the surface, to strip away the parts of our identity that were built on external validation or societal expectations, and discover the authentic, unshakable self that resides within. Challenges also bring us face to face with our own vulnerabilities. They show us where we may be holding on too tightly to fear or control, and where we can learn to let go. This process of letting go, of releasing our attachment to outcomes, and allowing ourselves to be open to whatever comes our way, is one of the most important aspects of spiritual healing. It's about learning to flow with life, rather than constantly resisting it, trusting that every experience, no matter how painful, is contributing to our evolution. In the face of hardship, we may find that our perspectives shift. What we thought we wanted, what we thought was important, may no longer hold the same weight after experiencing adversity. The pain we go through often brings us closer to the essence of what truly matters. Suddenly, the need for external success, wealth, or approval seems less important than the desire to live authentically, to connect deeply with others, and to find inner peace. Growth through adversity is about redefining success, not as a destination, but as a journey of self-discovery, healing, and spiritual alignment. Healing through adversity is not about avoiding pain or pretending everything is okay. It is about embracing the challenges we face, learning from them, and allowing them to shape us into stronger, wiser, and more compassionate people. Every difficulty we experience has the potential to bring us closer to the person we are meant to be. With the right mindset, we can see each challenge as a stepping stone toward greater wisdom, compassion, and strength. The process of spiritual restoration is inherently connected to resilience. Healing isn't just about avoiding pain or escaping from difficulty. It's about learning how to bounce back and rebuild ourselves after we've been knocked down. Resilience is the capacity to not only survive, but to thrive in the face of challenges. It's the ability to persevere, to stay grounded in our beliefs and values, and to continue to move forward even when life seems hard. Resilience is what allows us to heal after trauma, loss, or disappointment. It's the quality that gives us the strength to pick ourselves up after we've fallen, to dust ourselves off, and to keep moving forward with greater wisdom and strength. It's about learning to bend without breaking, to flow with life's currents rather than resist them. When we build resilience, we are building a strong foundation for our spiritual healing. We are learning to trust ourselves, to trust the process of life, and to know that even in the toughest times, we can find a way to rise. Resilience also involves rebuilding, not just from the external damage caused by life's challenges, but from the internal damage caused by negative beliefs, fears, and emotional wounds. This rebuilding is a process of transformation. It's about taking the broken pieces of our life and soul and reconstructing them into something even more beautiful. This doesn't mean we forget the pain we've experienced. Rather, we integrate it into who we are, learning from it and using it as fuel for growth. The process of spiritual restoration asks us to rebuild ourselves in a way that is aligned with our highest self. It's about letting go of limiting beliefs and old patterns and embracing a new way of being. We rebuild by forgiving, releasing, and transforming. This process may be slow and difficult, but with every step, we grow stronger, more connected to our true purpose, and more able to handle whatever life throws our way. Healing is not about avoiding challenges, it's about embracing them. The key to true healing lies not in escaping life's difficulties, but in using those difficulties as opportunities for growth. By approaching life's challenges with a sense of openness, faith, and courage, we can transform them into powerful moments of learning and evolution. Challenges allow us to dig deeper, to discover hidden strengths, and to reconnect with the aspects of ourselves that we may have forgotten or ignored. By embracing adversity with a growth mindset, we allow ourselves to heal in ways we may not have anticipated. Challenges force us to rethink the way we see ourselves and the world, which opens the door to deeper understanding and spiritual connection. When we embrace challenges as opportunities for healing and growth, we shift from being victims of our circumstances to active participants in our own restoration. Healing, therefore, is not about avoiding pain. It's about facing it, embracing it, and growing through it. Life's challenges are never the end of our story. They are simply part of the journey toward becoming the best, most authentic version of ourselves. If you found this perspective on healing inspiring, be sure to like this video to let us know how much it resonated with you. Share this message with someone who might need encouragement on their own healing journey. And don't forget to subscribe to stay connected with more uplifting and transformative content. Together, we can continue to grow, heal, and rise above the challenges life presents. As we've explored today, healing and spiritual restoration are processes that go far beyond simply fixing what's broken. These are opportunities to reconnect with our true selves, to rediscover the peace and balance that already reside within us. Life presents us with many challenges, some small, some overwhelming, but each one offers us the chance to heal, grow, and ultimately transform. Healing is not about erasing pain or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about embracing our experiences, understanding how they shape us, and using them to align ourselves with a deeper sense of purpose and clarity. Whether through self-awareness, spiritual practices, or even by embracing adversity, we all have the potential to heal. It's a reminder that healing is not a destination, but a journey that unfolds with every step we take. Every practice we adopt, every challenge we face, and every new insight we gain is part of this ongoing process of restoration. The path to healing is not always easy, but it is always within our reach. It requires us to trust the process, to be patient with ourselves, and to remember that we are worthy of peace, love, and transformation. Healing is a deeply personal journey, and each one of us will experience it differently. However, the core truth is universal. We all have the ability to heal, to restore balance, and to move forward with a renewed sense of purpose. The key is to stay committed to the process, to keep embracing the lessons that life's challenges offer, and to always remember that healing is not about perfection, it's about progress. If you found today's video inspiring and are ready to continue on your own healing journey, make sure to like this video to show your support. If you know someone who could benefit from hearing this message, be sure to share it with them. It could be the encouragement they need to start their own path of healing. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so we can continue to explore more transformative content together. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, keep embracing your healing journey every step of the way. It's a process that leads to growth, peace, and the restoration of your highest self.